Welcome to the deep dive.
Oh, yeah.
Today
That's a pleasure.
we're going behind the scenes
Okay.
at RWG Publishing.
I like it.
You know, they're known for just incredible stories and
Yeah.
captivating characters.
Mhm.
We're diving into Winning Streak: The Rise of a Champion
Okay.
by Bill Vincent.
All right.
This is a
I've heard good things.
brand new novel.
Yeah.
It's already creating a buzz.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah,
This book is getting a lot of attention,
I can imagine.
and for good reason.
I bet.
It follows the journey
Okay.
of Ethan Rivers,
Mhm.
a young basketball player who is determined to beat the odds
Wow.
and achieve his dreams.
I love it.
But what's really fascinating is that
Yeah.
the book dives deeper than just the game.
Oh, okay.
It explores the person
Interesting.
behind the player,
Oh, wow.
the struggles and triumphs that shape Ethan
Uh-huh.
into the champion he becomes.
It's not your typical sports story,
Right.
is it? You get this incredible sense
Yeah.
of Ethan's perseverance,
Yeah.
his heart,
Mm-hmm.
and the amazing support system that helps him rise above challenges.
Yeah.
It really makes you think about the people
That's a good point.
in your own life who've helped you through tough times.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
And what's striking
Okay.
is the contrast the book presents right from the start.
Interesting.
We see Ethan in his rundown house
Uh-huh.
dealing with a difficult family dynamic.
Oh, wow.
His mom works tirelessly and
Mhm.
supports his dreams,
Okay.
while his dad struggles to understand his passion
Wow.
for basketball.
Interesting.
It's almost as if Ethan is living in two different worlds.
That's such a great point.
Yeah,
You see him feeling stifled at school,
I can see that.
almost like he's drowning
Mm.
in expectations and a lack of opportunity.
Yeah,
But on the basketball court,
right.
that's where he comes alive.
It's his escape,
Yeah.
his outlet,
Oh,
and
right.
ultimately his path to a better life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I found myself thinking about the things
Yeah.
in my own life
Yeah.
that make me feel that way.
Oh,
The things that help me escape and recharge.
that's the beauty of this book.
I know.
It resonates on so many levels. It
Yeah.
makes you reflect on your own experiences
It really does.
and the things that drive you.
For sure.
And speaking of drive,
Okay.
the book takes a turn
Oh.
when we get to this grueling practice
Okay.
that really tests Ethan's limits,
Mhm.
both physically and mentally.
Wow.
It's during this practice that we first encounter Ryan.
Ah, yes.
Right.
Ryan, the teammate who constantly pushes Ethan
Yeah.
and fuels his competitive spirit.
That's right.
I love how the book portrays this rivalry,
Yeah.
not as something negative,
It's just,
but as a source of motivation and growth.
it is.
It made me think about the importance of healthy competition,
Mm-hmm.
how it can push us to be our best.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And while Ethan is battling it out on the court, he's also facing academic struggles.
Wow.
It's a lot for a young man to handle.
I bet.
He's juggling responsibilities,
Yeah.
expectations,
Mhm.
and this constant pressure to prove himself.
I can imagine.
Then he meets Mr. Thompson,
Okay.
a retired teacher who becomes a sort of unexpected mentor.
Their encounter at the diner where Ethan works
Yeah.
is a pivotal moment.
Yeah.
Mr. Thompson has faced his own share of disappointments
Right.
and offers Ethan some incredibly insightful advice.
Mm.
Focus on what you can control,
Mm-hmm.
your effort, your attitude, your dedication.
Yeah,
It's such a powerful message,
it is.
and it comes at exactly the right time for Ethan.
I agree.
Yeah.
That message resonates throughout the book.
Yeah.
And it's something we can all apply to our lives, isn't it?
It really is.
When we focus on the things we can control,
Mm.
it empowers us to take action and make progress, even when facing challenges.
It's a message that really hit home for me.
Yeah.
And speaking of impactful moments, Ethan's life changes forever when he meets Coach Harris.
Coach Harris,
Mhm.
he sees something special in Ethan.
Okay.
This raw talent that needs guidance and nurturing.
I see.
He offers to train Ethan personally.
Oh, wow.
And the book takes us through these intense training sessions
Okay.
where Coach Harris pushes Ethan beyond his comfort zone,
Yeah.
helping him refine his skills
Right.
and develop incredible mental focus.
And it's not just about physical training.
Right.
Coach Harris introduces Ethan to the concept of a commitment journal,
Okay.
a tool to track progress,
Mm-hmm.
stay focused on goals,
Right.
and cultivate self-discipline.
I like it.
It's a fascinating look at the mental side of athletic training,
Absolutely.
the dedication and discipline required to achieve greatness.
What struck me
Yeah.
was how Coach Harris emphasizes mental toughness
Okay.
alongside physical ability.
Mhm.
He teaches Ethan how to handle pressure,
Right.
manage expectations, and overcome setbacks.
I see.
It's a holistic approach to coaching
Yeah.
that focuses on developing the whole person.
It really is.
Yeah,
Not just the athlete.
that's such an important point.
Right.
It's about developing resilience.
Yes.
The ability to bounce back from adversity and
Mhm.
keep pushing forward.
He's pushing forward.
And of course, every good story needs a rival.
Of course.
And that's where Nate comes in.
Oh, yeah.
He's Ethan's main competitor,
Mhm.
a naturally gifted athlete
All right.
who presents a significant challenge.
Yeah.
The book does a fantastic job
It does.
of highlighting the tension between them.
Oh,
Their
wow.
contrasting personalities and
Yeah.
approaches to the game.
Yeah.
Nate, his confidence borders on arrogance,
Oh, wow.
which further fuels Ethan's desire to succeed.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's this unspoken competition that
Yeah.
plays out on the court as they both train relentlessly,
Yeah.
each pushing the other to improve.
I like that.
It reminds me of that saying,
What's that?
iron sharpens iron. Yeah.
Sometimes we need that external pressure,
Mm-hmm.
that competitive edge
Yeah.
to help us reach our full potential.
I love that analogy.
I know, right?
It perfectly captures the dynamic
It does.
between Ethan and Nate.
It does.
And speaking of reaching one's potential,
Okay.
we can't forget about RWG Publishing's commitment
Right.
to showcasing stories that inspire and uplift.
Mm-hmm.
If you're enjoying this deep dive
Oh,
into
yeah.
Winning Streak,
Yep.
you can find the book on Amazon.
Great.
We'll make sure to include the link at the end of the episode.
Perfect.
But before we get too far ahead of ourselves,
Okay.
let's talk about a major turning point
Oh,
in Ethan's journey,
okay.
a crushing defeat that leaves him questioning his abilities.
This is where the book dives into Ethan's emotional world.
Oh, wow.
You see his devastation after the loss,
Okay.
how he starts to isolate himself
Mm-hmm.
and grapple with self-doubt.
Oh, no.
It's a raw look at the emotional toll competition can take.
Especially when you've invested so much of yourself.
It really makes you feel for him.
Yeah.
He's putting so much pressure on himself to succeed,
Right.
and this loss hits him hard.
It does.
He starts to withdraw,
Yeah.
trying to deal with those negative thoughts alone.
Right.
It's a reminder that even the strongest among us need support sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And thankfully, Coach Davis recognizes what's happening
Okay.
and steps in.
I'm glad.
He encourages Ethan to focus on what he can control,
Mm-hmm.
emphasizing the importance of learning from mistakes
Yeah.
and persevering.
Good advice.
It's a pivotal moment that helps Ethan regain his footing.
It's a reminder for all of us,
Yeah.
setbacks are inevitable in life.
They are.
It's how we respond to them that defines us.
Right.
But for Ethan,
Okay.
his resilience is about to be tested in a way he never imagined. Yeah.
The story takes a dramatic turn when Ethan suffers a devastating ankle injury
Oh, no.
during a routine practice.
Oh.
It's heartbreaking,
It is.
especially after he's worked so hard to overcome his previous setbacks.
It's one of those moments where you gasp out loud.
It is.
1 minute he's on top of the world, and the
Yeah.
next he's sidelined,
Right.
facing a long and uncertain recovery.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you think about how fragile our dreams can seem
Yeah,
when faced with a major obstacle.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The book captures the emotional roller coaster Ethan goes through,
Okay.
the anger, the
Mm.
despair,
Mhm.
and the fear that his dream might be over.
Oh, wow.
It's a stark reminder that in competitive sports,
Yeah,
things can change in an instant.
that's for sure.
Yeah,
And this is where we see Ethan's true vulnerability.
right.
This injury forces him to confront his support system.
Ooh.
He's always been so independent, determined to prove himself on his own.
Yeah,
But now he has to rely on others.
right.
And that's not easy for
That's-
someone like Ethan.
You're right.
Yeah.
He's used to pushing through challenges on his own,
Right.
but his injury forces him to open up
Yeah.
and accept help.
Okay.
And it's incredible to see how his family rallies around him.
His mom is a constant source of love and encouragement,
Yeah.
reminding him of his strength.
Mm.
Even his dad, who hasn't always understood Ethan's passion for basketball, steps up,
Oh, wow.
offering practical help and a steady presence.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful example of how families come together during difficult times.
Even Ethan's little sister, Emily, plays a crucial role.
Oh, that's nice.
Her youthful optimism
Yeah.
and unwavering belief in her brother
Okay.
are a bright light during this dark time.
It makes you realize the impact even small gestures of kindness can have.
It does.
Sometimes a simple reminder that someone believes in you can make all the difference.
It can.
And his friends are there too, offering distractions, laughter, and a sense of normalcy when he needs it most.
Right.
They remind him that there's more to life than basketball. Yeah. That his identity isn't solely tied to his athletic achievements.
That's such a valuable lesson.
It is.
Especially for young people who are often defined by their accomplishments.
Right.
And then there's Rachel, his physical therapist.
Okay.
She becomes more than just a medical professional.
She's a confidant.
Right.
A source of tough love and encouragement, pushing him both physically and mentally to reach his full potential.
Yeah.
It made me think about the mentors in my own life.
Oh, yeah?
The people who've challenged me to grow and become a better version of myself.
It's clear that Rachel sees Ethan's determination, but also recognizes his vulnerability.
Right.
Those moments of self-doubt that threaten to derail his progress.
I see.
She becomes a true advocate for his well-being.
Oh, that's nice.
Both on and off the court.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful portrayal of how human connection can heal and empower us.
Absolutely.
Right.
And speaking of empowering stories, Winning Streak, The Rise of a Champion, is available on Amazon.
Nice.
We'll share the link again at the end of the episode.
Yay.
But if you're looking for a story that will inspire you to overcome your own challenges,
Yes.
I highly recommend checking it out.
Me too.
But getting back to Ethan's story,
Okay.
his recovery is long and arduous.
Yeah,
The book doesn't shy away from the physical and emotional challenges he faces.
it does not.
You see him battling pain, frustration, and those moments of doubt
Oh, yeah.
as he pushes himself to regain his strength and agility.
Right.
It must have been terrifying.
Yeah.
Wondering if he'd ever be the same player again.
Right.
Yeah.
And the book captures that fear perfectly,
Yeah.
but with the unwavering support of his family, friends, and Rachel,
Okay.
Ethan slowly starts to make progress.
That's good.
You see him taking those first tentative steps,
Okay.
pushing through the pain,
Yeah.
and gradually regaining his confidence.
Oh, it's great.
It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit.
It is.
Yeah.
And then there's that pivotal moment
Okay.
when Ethan steps back onto the court
Right.
for the first time since his injury.
Yeah.
What a powerful scene.
Oh, it is.
You can feel the mix of emotions.
I bet.
The excitement, the nervousness, the fear.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it must have taken immense courage.
Yeah, to face that moment, you know,
It did.
knowing that things might not be the same.
Yeah, and the book does a fantastic job of portraying his initial struggles.
Right.
How he has to rebuild his confidence piece by piece.
Yeah,
It's not an easy journey.
I bet.
And there are moments when he doubts himself,
Right.
when that old fear creeps back in.
But he keeps pushing,
Yeah,
keeps fighting for every inch of progress.
right.
And that's what makes his story so inspiring.
It is.
It would have been easy to give up,
Oh, yeah.
to let the fear control him.
But Ethan refuses to let the injury define him.
Oh,
And then there's this crucial game, a turning point
Okay.
in his comeback story.
right.
The stakes are high.
Yeah,
The pressure is immense.
right.
And Ethan needs to prove himself,
Mhm.
not just to his team,
Right.
but to himself.
Yeah.
And he does. He sinks the winning shot,
Wow.
solidifying his return
Okay.
and showing everyone, including himself,
Yeah,
that he's back and stronger than ever.
that's right.
It's such a powerful moment,
Yeah.
not just because of the physical achievement,
Right.
but because of what it represents.
Okay.
Ethan has grown
Mm.
mentally and emotionally.
I see.
He's learned to embrace challenges,
Okay.
to use setbacks as fuel for his determination.
That's a theme that resonates
Yeah,
throughout the book.
it is.
The power of perseverance.
Mm.
The importance of believing in yourself even when things get tough.
And that belief is tested again
Okay.
as the team faces intense pressure
Right.
during the playoffs.
Yeah.
The book builds suspense masterfully,
Okay.
taking us through each game, each victory,
Right.
leading up to the ultimate showdown, the championship game.
It's everything you could want in a sports story.
It is.
High stakes, incredible plays.
Right.
A team that has learned to trust each other.
Yeah.
And at the heart of it all
Yeah.
is Ethan.
He's not just a player anymore.
Right.
He's a leader,
Yeah.
a source of inspiration for his teammates.
Okay.
He's learned to embrace the pressure,
Mm-hmm.
to channel it into his performance
Yeah.
and the ending.
Yeah.
Well, it's a culmination of
Yeah.
everything Ethan has worked for.
It's a Truly exhilarating victory.
It is.
A moment of emotional release for Ethan.
Yeah.
And the realization that his journey was about so much more than just winning.
It's about growth, resilience, and the power of human connection.
It's a reminder that even when we face setbacks, even when we're knocked down,
right,
we have the strength to rise again.
We do.
Stronger than before.
Winning streak isn't just a basketball story. No.
It's a metaphor for life.
It really is.
We all face challenges, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt.
For sure.
Ethan's journey shows us that with determination, perseverance, and the support of those who believe in us, we can overcome anything.
Absolutely. It challenges you to look at your own life.
It does.
Your goals. And the support systems you have in place. It asks you to consider what you're willing to sacrifice.
Right.
What obstacles you're ready to face. And what kind of legacy you want to leave behind.
If you haven't already, I highly recommend checking out Winning Streak on Amazon. It's a story that will stay with you long after you finish reading it.
For sure.
And it might just inspire you to pursue your own dreams with renewed vigor.
I love that.
We'll include the link in the show notes.
Perfect.
So you can grab a copy.
And that brings us to the end of our deep dive
into Winning Streak, The Rise of a Champion.
Great book.
I hope you found this episode insightful and inspiring. Ethan's story is a powerful reminder that we all have the potential for greatness.
We do.
And even when the path is filled with obstacles, with hard work, dedication, and the support of those who believe in us, we can achieve our dreams.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Be sure to check out Winning Streak on Amazon. You won't regret it.
And as always, thank you for listening to the Deep Dive Podcast.